So I've spent the last 4 years talking about global opportunities, work visas, sponsorships, and whatnot. And one common complaint that I've gotten from many of you is, Nidhi, stop talking about work visa sponsorship. Nobody is giving them. Well, that's not true, but I hear you. In today's video, I'm doing something completely different. This is going to blow your mind because there is a place in Europe where you do not need any visa whatsoever to live, work, or stay. All you need is a passport. And today we're going to talk about what that opportunity looks like. So if you want to live in Europe, study there or work there, today's video is for you. Stick around. Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me yet again. I'm a digital creator, a finance professional, and also the CEO and founder of Globology. I always aim to educate people about global opportunities, and we do the same through Globology with our various services. So whether you're a talented professional that's looking for a way out, we can support you with our job support service, our global profile building, multiple job seeker visas, permanent residencies, and more. And if you are somebody that has an established business or wants to take a chance in life with the innovator pathways, we can do that as well. More information about what we do at Globology is in the description box. Do check us out. And now let me introduce you to the star of today's video. This beautiful place is called Swalbard. Svalbard is a Norwegian archipelago and home to over 50 different nationalities. And that's only because Svalbard is the only place in Europe where nobody needs a visa to live, work, or stay. However, it's not for everyone. In today's video, I'm going to first start off with the pros and cons of being in a place like Svalbard. And then I'm also going to give you some portals that you can start looking into if you are keen into exploring work opportunities in Svalbard. So let's get started. I've got 5 pros to share with you. The first is the unique Arctic environment. Now, Svalbard is home to incredible natural beauty. Glaciers, northern lights, polar landscapes, think of it and Svalbard has it. It also has 24 hours of daylight during summertime. And you can get an opportunity to witness Arctic foxes, polar bears, and other rare wildlife. The second amazing thing about Swalbard is low taxes. It has no VAT and very low income tax when you compare it to mainland Norway. That's why it's a destination that's popular amongst entrepreneurs, researchers, miners, and workers. The third benefit of living in Svalbard is the international community that it offers. Like I already mentioned, over 50 different nationalities call it their home, and their visa policy is basically no visa policy, which means you do not need any visa to live there. The fourth benefit is that it's a very strong and tight-knit community. So it's a very small community because it's the northernmost inhabited part of the world. And it's a very small community, only 2,500 or so people. But that also makes it less in terms of crime and very tight-knit. And the fifth benefit is the scientific and adventurous opportunities. So Svalbard is home to all the Arctic research and polar exploration. And it's absolutely amazing if you are somebody that's interested in hiking, snowmobiling, skiing, or just exploring wilderness. Now with all the talk about pros, let's talk about the cons of living in a place like Svalbard. The first, top of my head, is just extreme winter and isolation. In winters, the temperatures go below -20 or even further. And you have long periods of darkness, which is typically called the polar nights. They start in around mid-November and stretch till January end. Also, there's limited transportation, only flights connected to the mainland of Norway. The second con is the high cost of living. Because this place is so extreme and cold, you cannot really grow anything there, and most of the stuff is imported, which makes food and essential supplies expensive. There's also limited availability of products that you can get and fresh produce. The third con is just the strict environmental and safety regulations. Because this place nears the Arctic so close, there's a lot of strict environmental regulations around where you can go and what you can build, and safety in terms of wildlife, because there is open access to polar bears and a lot of other Arctic wildlife. So everybody that lives in Svalbard has to be trained and equipped with how they should be handling experiences with wildlife. The fourth con is limited services and infrastructure. Now, there's only one university, which is UNIS, which is also mostly research focused, and they offer only basic hospital services. For anything serious, patients have to be flown down to mainland Norway. And lastly, the major con, living in Svalbard does not give you an access to permanent residency in Norway. These are completely unique areas, and living in Svalbard just gives you access to Svalbard. But Svalbard is amazing. I mean, it is the only place in Europe that allows you to go there and live there and work there for life without any work visa sponsorship or any kind of visa status whatsoever. And this applies to all nationalities. So if you are interested in trying your luck and if you want to make Swalbard your home, here are 5 amazing websites that you can start from. The first one is the NAV. This is the Norwegian government website. Because Swalbard is a part of the Norwegian archipelago, we highly recommend that this is the place you start off from. You can go to the location filter and just put in Svalbard and look for opportunities there. Apart from this, you can also check out Visit Svalbard, Stornorsk, Unis, and Longyearbyen municipality. In terms of industry, there is no specific industry which is in high demand in a place like Svalbard. There's a role for anyone and everyone. Just find the right fit for yourself, put in a strong application, and apply. And that's it. This short and sweet video has come to an end. If you enjoyed watching this video, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to cover more options like these, which is living in a particular place without visa sponsorship, or maybe having some parts like entry free, no visa to enter, or 6 months without any visa, etc. Let me know if you want me to make videos like that. I'm happy to do that. But of course, your thoughts and suggestions are the first things I want. I promise to see you in my next video. Until I see you again, take care of yourself. Stay safe. Namaste.